Hello students, welcome to online classes. In this video, I am going to discuss about marketing and sponsorship. Event management is considered one of the strategic marketing and communication tools by companies of all sizes. From product launches to press conferences, companies create promotional events to help them communicate with clients and potential clients. Marketing is the comprehensive process of successful selling products or service to the consumers from the start to finish. Marketing may begin with early as the research and development stage and involves market research, product development stage, pricing, distribution, and promotional activities. An event becomes successful due to many factors ranging from effective event proposal and planning, choice of venue, efficient staff, staging, catering, and control of leader. In modern competitive global arena, the success of an event is largely influenced by another factor, that is how the event is being marketed. How a product or service is introduced to the customers in the marketplace largely affects its sales. The heart of an event success depends on marketing strategies followed by the event manager. Some industries deal only with goods without involving the service components, such as soap making industries, while some industries focus only the service components without involving the product components, such as tourism industry. But some industries deal with both, with goods and services, and their marketing strategy including the promotion of both products and service, such as the event industry. Marketers consider marketing as something intangible, thus a complex and challenging function. Marketing is one of the most crucial aspects that every organization must consider seriously to take its product or service at new height. The same applies in the field of the event too. An event manager must think on marketing aspects in the planning phase itself. Event marketing is the manner through which the audience are convenienced and pursued to attend the event. It encompasses various actions and activities that the organizers perform to make the event available and known the event spectators. Through marketing efforts put in by the organizers, the audience come to know about various aspects of the events, such as purpose, theme, and cost of the event. Marketing starts well before the event is planned and covers many post event aspects. Marketing activities planned and implemented by the event manager influenced the success rate of the event. The combination of 4 P's, product, price, place, and promotion, popularly known as marketing mix, must be chosen with care to make an effective event effective. The marketing strategies adopted for an event must be chosen with due care. The advertising media, methods of sales promotion, taglines, slogans, messages, logos, etc., through which the event is introduced and made known the audiences, constitute the marketing strategy for the event. The decision regarding attending the event by the clients depends upon the cost benefit analysis done by them. So cost is equals to money and efforts required to attend the event. Benefits equals to be received after attending the event. So next one, nature of the event marketing. Services have distinct characteristics. Event marketer must know that services provided in the events have certain unique features which make the marketing of event a challenging task. Marketing of event despite the following features. First one is intangibility. Second one is variability. Third one is inseparability. Fourth one is perishability. Fifth one is directed at event objectives. And sixth one is complex task. And seventh one and last one, integration of products and services. So first one, intangibility. Services in the events are intangible, and this feature of events make the task of event organizers more challenging. Similarly, the marketing of these events carry the characteristics of intangibility. The quality control can be well done in case of the tangible products and become difficult in case of events. The events may be for knowledge, fun, entertainment, etc. Here, quality control becomes a challenging task due to their intangibility. So, second one, variability. In case of service, there exists huge degree of variability, which means the level of same sort of service provided by different organizers must be differ. The response from different audience for the same service may differ. The marketing of events may leave different impacts on different spectators. Some may be convenienced to attend event while some may ignore it. Thus, the event organizers have to consider the response of all audience, which is a challenging task. And third one is inseparability. When services are provided, the service can't be separated from the provider, but both can be distinguished. In case of events, the organizers and event managers have to rely upon their staff, performers, and athletes to meet the needs of the audience. Their service or performance can't be separated from them. So, next one, perishability. Events are highly perishable. The spectators can't take the benefits of present events tomorrow. In case of products are not sold today, that can be sold later. But in case of events, if client decide not to attend the event, the revenue for the event organizers is completely lost. Whenever some tickets remain unsold, they can never be sold later. Some events are conducted once in lifetime, while some may be conducted after fixed intervals. But the final decision taken by audience to attend or not attend the events affect the profitability of event organizers. So next one is directed at event objectives. All activities performed in organizations are directed towards some objectives, and the products and services are the result of these activities. Different industries deal in different products, and marketing plays crucial role in the sale of these products. Similarly, the event marketing is done by keeping the event objectives in mind. Next one is complex task. Marketing of event is complex as compared to marketing of other tangible products. The marketing aspect is generally different and difficult in case of service industry such as event than goods industry, because audience can't take any physical home and can't physical consume anything. So next one, integration of product and service. In case of events, marketing includes both product and service components, but the service component is larger. The audience are provided with tangible products and tangible services in the event. So next concept is event marketing process. Event marketing is not one shot activity, but involve series of steps taken by the marketer to gather as many audience as possible. The aim of event marketing process is to provide the profile of an event and its acceptability among the audience. Fulfilling the needs of target audience is the central idea of event marketing process. In case the event is organized by private players, the aim is generally to attract as many audience as possible and to increase the revenue. But when the events are organized by public authorities, The aim is generally to curb the interest of audience towards a particular social aspect rather than having high level of participants or revenue. Whatever is the purpose, generally the process of event marketing involves the following steps. The first one is identifying product and its elements. People who come to attend an event see it as a product, which is a bundle or package of various benefits. The aim of event organizers is to provide the expected benefits to the audience. The event organizers may organize an event for different purposes such as entertainment of guests, to provide an existing and unforgettable experience, to provide an opportunity to the participants to purchase variety of products under one roof, to give a unique experience, to impact of learning experience, etc. So next one is identifying the participants. After identifying the features of the event, the organizers need to focus on the potential customers who are going to attend the event. The marketing strategy of STP can be of great help for the organizers. So next one is analyzing customer decision and making process. And next one is analyzing the competitive position in the industry. And next one, motivating the potential customers. So sixth one, time period taken by customer. And next one, adding incidental tours. And next one, setting the event price. And next one, sale of tickets. And next one, promotion of the event. And next one, applying communication and promotion tools. And last one is evaluation of marketing efforts. Next concept is marketing mix of events. The concept of marketing mix is a tool used by event managers to assist them in pursuing the objectives of event. All the marketing efforts put in by the organizers must be analyzed in terms of marketing mix. The term marketing mix was first developed by Mr. Carthy as the combination of 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion, and was further comprehended by adding new P's. Event marketing mix gives the answer to some crucial events aspects such as: is the event created unique and safe? Is the event priced well? Is the event positioned well? Is the event promoted effectively? Or the distribution channel efficient? Thus, marketing makes stress on effectively managing various components and factors that are crucial to make an event successful. The components of marketing mix are controllable in nature, which have to be carefully managed and must meet the needs of the defined targeted group. While organizing an event, the following elements of marketing mix must be taken care of. So next one is product and service. An event is generally the combination of product and service, but the service part is dominating. While deciding on the event product, the following aspects need to be considered: objectives of event, concept and design of event, deciding the event site or venue, deciding regarding the caters and food quality, types of entertainment, cleanliness, adding maximum value of the event package. So next one is price. Price to the attend the event should be set in accordance with the value it will generate. Pricing of ticket is influenced by various factors such as cost involved, level of competitive, event objectives, positioning, size of the events, and willingness to pay, etc. The event price will include the following cost: ticket cost, travel cost, time taken to travel, other cost, inconvenience cost, if any. In most of the events, price depends on the size of potential audience and the selected venue. In case of artist events, the price depends upon popularity of performer. If the performer is not a popular, so the venue will be half empty and ticket price can't be kept high. Pricing of food and beverages is also important as participants would like to pay reasonable rates only. So next one is place. The place components of event marketing mix includes the decision on event venue and how the audience will approach to chosen venue. It refers to how the audience will reach the event location. It further includes the middleman which can be involved to take event a success, such as ticket sellers, tour wholesalers, tourist information officers. Selection of distribution channels is quite complex in event industry. Tickets can be distributed as a part of package tours through agents or at venues. In certain events, the event product is produced, distributed and consumed at the venue. So next one is promotion. A successfully planned event will have no meaning unless the benefits of success of service is communicated clearly to the target market. The fourth P involves the decision on the promotion of the event. The aim behind the event promotion is to pursue and attract maximum audience to attend the event. The choice of promotional tools must be made with due care and in time so that the audience can make up their mind to attend the event. Various ways to promote an event includes advertising. It includes any non-promotional paid from communication using any form of mass media to promote an event. Public relations. It involves developing positive relations to obtain favorable publicity within the media. Sales promotion. Sales promotion includes using various sales promotion techniques such as discount, money off coupons, or special offers within the event ticket. Promotion may involve huge cost to the event organizers as some modes are very costly such as television and radio. If the event budget is low, other cheap methods such as ads in newspaper and banners can be used. Some events are promoted by the tourism bodies and tourism information officers at minimal cost. Internet is also good source of publicity. And the last adding P is positioning. The event must be designed in such a way that it gives an audience memorable experience for lifetime. The event organizers need to put in their creativity and innovative skills to make the event unique and distinct from the other competitors. The aim of the event should be position the experience in the minds of audience so that they wait for some sort of events in future. Whether the events was able to position itself or not, the same way be asked from audience in their feedbacks through following questions. Are you satisfied with your decision to attend the event? This is the first question. And second one is, was your choice of event appropriate? So this is second question. And third one is, was the event able to leaving a long lasting impression? So this is the third question. And last one is, was it positioned correctly in terms of competition? So this is the and last question. The answers of the audience can provide feedback and the organizers may organize the future events accordingly. So this is about marketing. And next one is event sponsorship. One of the most common source of raising funds is to stage an event with sponsors. Sponsorship is a way to get financial or non financial assistance from outside parties to organize the events. While providing assistance and support to the events, the sponsors generally feel happy as they get the advantage of advertisement in events, sale of sponsors, products and service during these event days, and better image and reputation in market. Thus, the sponsors get the increased profile and enhanced sales of products. So, types of sponsorships in events. The sponsor may provide assistance in the events. First one is financial sponsorship, and second one is non-financial sponsorship. So, first one, financial sponsorship. In financial sponsorship, the sponsors provide cash to the event organizers, which can be utilized in arranging various event components and services. So, this is the first one, financial sponsorship, and second one is non-financial sponsorship. Some sponsors, instead of giving cash, provide value of in kind. The forms of non-financial sponsorship can be: first one is sponsored products. Sponsors may provide assistance by providing various own goods and services free of cost, with the expectation that it would increase their future sales. Example, newspaper sponsors may give free advertisement space with the hope of the sale of newspaper will increase. So, required goods. Sponsors may provide delivery of goods and services required in the event of free of cost. So, next one is expectations of sponsors. In sponsors get attached with event with the following expectations. So, first one, introduction of new product. Some sponsors may use an event to promote a new product. In such a case, the whole event will focus on developing customer awareness and loyalty towards the new product. In such cases, the marketing message must be consistent with the event and must be clear to the audiences. The marketing strategies must be designed that the new products get positioned in the minds of prospective customers and they are able to recall its name few weeks later too. So next one is marketing familiar with the organization. Audience may not know an organization closely. Some sponsors want to popularize their existing products on the organization through the events. They may display their banner at convenient place, may show their organization's logo in various ads, in ads events such as t-shirts, caps, performance dresses, etc. So next one is enhanced sales. The sponsors provide assistance and get a chance to display their products in the event. The participants may be offered the products at reasonable price and the sponsors may attain increased sales and profits in the event days. So next one is image. Some sponsors provide assistance to social events to create their reputation in the marketplace. And last one is written. Sponsors get identified with the event by using his name or logo and expect a return on investment. It is must to evaluate sponsors profile, sponsor sales after the event to see the success of sponsorship. If the result is positive, the sponsor's relations with the event may be continued for a long time. So next one is consideration in sponsorship. Before approaching a potential sponsor, the event organizers must keep the following considered in minds. Assessment of potential benefits. The involvement of the sponsor must provide benefits to the organizer or event industry in terms of increased profile or sales. The benefits must be accrued without involving additional cost. The sponsors must not be an additional burden on the event staff. So next one is length of relationship. Only those sponsors must be approached with whom long-term relations can be maintained. Arranging the sponsors for short term may be closely affair, as the sponsors may have expectations from the event organizers. So next one is exposure for the sponsor. The extent to which the sponsor will get exposure is also crucial. The sponsors may be made known by varied methods such as introducing sponsors at the event stage, giving sponsors name with the event title, giving away the awards by sponsors senior staff, distribute the files or caps with sponsor names at audience, displaying the banners with sponsors name at the back of stage, etc. So next one is number of sponsors. The event organizers must be decide how many sponsors to approach. Single sponsor can be fully associated with the entire event. If large amount of funds are required, the number of sponsors may be increased, but it may further increase the complication for the organizers. So next one is sponsors capability. The sponsors arranged must be somewhat capability with the event purpose. When there is a compatibility between sponsors, products and event purpose, the interest of both parties will follow in the same direction. So next one, abuse marketing. If the organizers don't want to opt for sponsorship, it may affect the event market. Thus, the organizers must access the intensive of need of sponsorship. If the organizers are able to advise the event and make revenue out of it without sponsors, they may be go ahead without involving sponsors in the event. The objective of sponsorship is to provide benefits to both sponsor and the event organization. The sponsor must get benefits after his involvement in this event. The terms and conditions of sponsorship contract must be clarified and negotiated in advance of avoid future conflicts. If in an event sponsorship shows positive results, same sponsors may be planned for future related or unrelated events. So, thank you. Stay home and stay safe.